Alright, so after a few minutes of consideration and eyeballing what I've got going on here, I'm going to make my cut at my middle mark. And the reason I'm going to make it at that middle mark is I want to leave myself enough of this weight in order to provide support underneath the speaker so it clears the drive shaft. But I'm making it low enough. I'm making it actually lower than the middle of the drive shaft axis, and that way I know I'm giving myself as much room as possible, or more room than I will need in the event that I can always add back a little bit more. What I'll do is I can just add back some shim plastic to increase the height to get the speaker, the bottom of the speaker, above the axle or drive shaft. So take more than you need. You can always add back later, you know, as far as plastic. And as I say, the removal of the weight isn't that important. This stuff isn't that heavy, and adding back lead strip is a much more efficient use of space versus weight than this relatively lightweight alloy on these frames. So what I'll do is I'll take this over to my bandsaw. I've made my mark. I'm going to make the cut. And also, while I'm at it, I have these trucks disassembled, and where the pickup wires go, on these ones, I believe, yep, actually Athearn made an improvement here, and they soldered their pickup wires to their side pickup frames in here. And so that's definitely an improvement over the last run or previous Genesis lines, where I believe, yeah, I went back and I was usually soldering that pickup wire. Whatever I can solder for a wire, I always do. Murphy's Law is always alive and well on our model railroads, and over time, you know, that wire can get pinched, it can get crimped, it can oxidize, and you lose pickup, and then all sorts of crazy things happen, and it drives yourself insane through frustration trying to figure out what it is when all it is a wire. So whenever you have this stuff disassembled and you've got a soldering iron, solder those pickup wires directly to the pickup frame, and you'll save it. It takes a couple minutes, but while you got the thing apart, you might as well do it. It'll save yourself headache and frustration down the line.